What truly defines a champion? Is it natural talent, good looks, or perhaps the ability to sell millions of shirts around the world? If you think the story of David Beckham is just a parade of easy successes, think again. Behind the global icon, the tattoos, and the glamorous lifestyle lies one of the toughest and most resilient mindsets the world of sports has ever known. Today, we are going to explore the journey of a man who was hated by an entire nation, who was cast out by his mentors, and who, despite everything, built an empire starting from a muddy pitch in East London. Before we dive into the mental strength of one of the most iconic number 7s in history, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and leave a like if you believe that hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Done? Great, let's begin. David Robert Joseph Beckham was not born under the spotlight. He was born in Leytonstone, into a working-class family. His father, Ted, was a kitchen fitter obsessed with Manchester United. This is where the seed was planted. From a very young age, David didn't just want to play, he wanted to excel. While his peers were out having fun, he spent hours at the local park kicking a ball against a wall or trying to hit a hoop hanging from a net, thousands of times, day after day. This is the first lesson of his mindset. Repetition is the mother of mastery. When you see those famous curling free kicks, remember they aren't luck. They are the result of 10,000 hours of solitary practice in the London rain. At 14, he signed for the Manchester United Youth Academy. He was part of the legendary Class of '92. But there was a problem. David was small and frail. Many thought he didn't have the physique for professional football, but he had something others didn't: discipline. Under the guidance of Sir Alex Ferguson, Beckham flourished. In 1996, the unthinkable happened. On the first day of the season against Wimbledon, David saw the goalkeeper off his line and lobbed him from the halfway line. The ball flew for 50 yards and hit the net. In that moment, his life changed forever. He was no longer just a footballer, he became a celebrity. He began his relationship with Victoria Adams, Posh Spice. The world started watching him not just for his crosses, but for his hair and his clothes. But while the media focused on his image, Beckham remained the first to arrive at training and the last to leave. His secret was never allowing external distractions to dent his work on the pitch. However, the true test of mindset comes in failure. France 1998, a World Cup knockout match between England and Argentina. Beckham fell into Diego Simeone's trap, reacted with a childish kick, and was sent off. England was eliminated. What followed was a nightmare. Beckham became public enemy number 1. The tabloids slaughtered him. He received death threats, and effigies of him were burned outside stadiums. A common man would have crumbled. David, instead, chose silence and work. He decided to answer on the pitch. The following season, 1998-99, was the masterpiece of his career. He led Manchester United to the treble, the Premier League, the FA Cup, and a Champions League victory against Bayern Munich. It was his corners that led to the winning goals in injury time. He had transformed national hatred into kinetic energy. Eventually, his relationship with Sir Alex Ferguson began to fray. Ferguson feared Beckham's fame was becoming bigger than the club, leading to the infamous boot incident in the dressing room. In 2003, the prodigal son was sold to Real Madrid. It was the era of the Galacticos. Beckham found himself playing with Zidane, Ronaldo, Figo, and Raul. Many thought he was only there to sell shirts in Asia. But David surprised everyone. He adapted, ran more than anyone else, and sacrificed himself in defensive roles. He proved that even if you are a global star, you must have the humility to be a worker for the good of the team. In 2007, at just 32 years old, Beckham made a move many called insane. He left Europe for the Los Angeles Galaxy in the United States. The MLS back then was a minor league, but Beckham saw what others didn't. He wasn't going there to retire, he was going to build an empire and change the culture of an entire country. His mindset had shifted from athlete to visionary. Despite injuries and initial criticism, he won 2 MLS titles and turned American soccer into a billion-dollar business. During this time, he returned to Europe for brief but intense spells with AC Milan and finally PSG, proving that class and professionalism have no age. He retired in 2013 in tears after winning the French League, becoming the only Englishman to win titles in 4 different countries. Today, David Beckham is not just a former player. He is the owner of Inter Miami, the man who brought Lionel Messi to America. He is a philanthropist, an ambassador, and a successful entrepreneur. What can we learn from his story for our own winning mindset? First, discipline beats talent. No matter how good you are, you must outwork everyone. Second, resilience. When the world screams at you, stay focused on your goal. Third, long-term vision. Don't be afraid to make choices others don't understand today if you know where they will lead you tomorrow. Beckham's story teaches us that it's not titles or money that make a man, but the ability to get back up every time life knocks you down. If this video inspired you, remember to leave a like and subscribe to the Mindset Vincente channel so you don't miss our future deep dives into the lives of history's greatest leaders. Comment below, what part of Beckham's career struck you the most? I'll see you in the next video. Remember, your mindset is your victory. Goodbye.